Good morning and welcome to Mrs. Bell's Sweet Treats and More. This is my YouTube channel. Today is Monday and this is Monday Moments. I am excited to be here today and I am cold. We are experiencing winter as we should. As you see, I'm wearing my sweater and I'm just glad to be here. Hello to those who have subscribed to my channel and those who have liked it. And to those who are new, I say welcome. I am Mrs. Bells and I enjoy cooking a great deal. Today, as you can probably see, I am going to be making meatloaf. It's one of my favorites. I've made it with turkey, I've made it with beef, I've made it with a combination, I've made it with chicken, ground chicken, and the mixture with the veal. I can't say enough how much I enjoy it, and so does my family. So I have some ingredients that you may not want to add, and that's perfectly all right. But I'm going to do me, and in my recipe, I include oatmeal. I include honey, and you can include the honey or not. And I also include my secret ingredients. So we're going to get started. I've already sauteed my onion and peppers, and I included some garlic. And I did that in some olive oil, so that would be ready and a little cool because I don't want to be burning my hands. And I removed my rings so that I would not get meatloaf, oatmeal, and all that good stuff all over my ring. Okay. Put that aside. So I have added my peppers and onions and garlic. And I am going to add just a shot of Worcestershire sauce. And the ingredients are going to be in the, be able to click on them. I'm not adding that much. And then I'm going to add 1 beaten egg. The egg can be left out. And some of these ingredients can be left out. And I add a dash of honey. Now I'm going to add 2. The honey again can be left out. And then I'm going to add my oatmeal. And it helps to bind it. So I'm going to mix all that together. I don't want to go too long. I had about a quarter to half a cup of oatmeal. And I use of course it's the oatmeal without the sugar, and it's just the regular oatmeal. I use the old-fashioned or the 1 minute, it doesn't matter. I just use what I have on this shelf. And so I want to mix that up really well. And then, secret ingredient. I'm going to use about half a packet. And because it contains salt and pepper, I don't add salt and pepper. But it has all those herbs and spices. You know, sometimes we have an outfit that requires a lot of accessory. We might have a dress we really like, but it needs a belt, it needs a scarf, it needs this, it needs the right jewelry, it needs all this extra stuff. But sometimes I like to dress up and take the time to do that. But sometimes, not so much. So our secret ingredient is the dress that I pick that has all its own stuff, that pops by itself without needing anything. If I wear a scarf, it's okay. If I wear earrings, it's okay. But the secret ingredient all by itself just handles so much. I hope you get to use it. So I have put together and mixed together, and I'm going to put this into my pan, of course, that I have prepared. And I'm going to shape it like a loaf. Now, some people use the pan, the loaf pan. I just put it in my regular pan. And then I just make it, I don't make it too thick. And then I'll be right back so that I can show you what I put on top. So I'm back and I'm going to put some ketchup on top. You can use ketchup or barbecue sauce. I like using ketchup because it gives you a kind of, when that, the ingredients in ketchup get together in the oven in some heat, they actually bring about a very delicious flavoring. So I just put some on top. I'm gonna just, so I don't get my hands back in this. And my meatloaf is ready to go in the oven. I put it on 350, and of course, the link will have all the instruction. And here is the meatloaf. We'll be back. Hello and welcome back. Here's our meatloaf. Here's a few slices. I'm getting ready to make some spinach with it. It took about 50 minutes to make the meatloaf, so it didn't take long. And I'm going to show you a trick I do with my spinach. Now you may already do this, but I like the flavor of spinach, but I don't like it with the egg and things that I usually see it with. So when I saw it like that, I'd eat it because I had to, but I learned a little, found this recipe myself, which I made up. I take chicken stock or vegetable stock or turkey stock. It just depends on, you can even use the bouillon unsalted. I try to use as little salt as possible because I want to add my own salt. But you use chicken stock instead of water. And then I take my spinach, and as I have it here, I'm going to turn this a little bit. I'm going to add my spinach. I already have some chicken stock here. So I'm going to take my spinach and put it right in. And let it, spinach takes like no time to cook. So I take a couple, I guess say handfuls. And then I let it go for just a little bit. And it cooks down really fast. And all of that turns into just a little bit. So I'll be right back, and we're gonna have spinach with our meatloaf. Well, that didn't take long at all. I put a couple handfuls of spinach, fresh spinach, into some chicken stock, and I added just probably less than a teaspoon of butter. And you can add salt and pepper as well. These will be some, if you like spinach, or if you think you don't, you may want to try it with the chicken stock or vegetable stock or turkey stock, and just let it cook until it's tender. It takes about 5 minutes. Spinach flavor, but the chicken stock just does something for it. Together we can do this. I gotta get a piece of my meatloaf. The oatmeal and the onion and I hope you get to make this. Let me know. And enjoy the rest of your day. The meatloaf is healthier. And it's wonderful the next day. That seasoning that is used, that seasoning, it just, the next day it's better and better, like the chili. And the spinach, of course, is wonderful. You have a good one. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.